Class of 1961, believe it or not, this year is your 50th reunion celebration in Ann Arbor, and we want you to be there. Here are a few of your fellow 61 grads to share some of their college memories and let you know why you don't want to miss this milestone celebration.
Well, it was very different times back in 1961.
I think of it more as part of the 50s decade than the 60s decade because it was the tail end of, I think, easier time.
Haircuts short, disaster about to happen to music. We were in a transition, and sure, we liked the Beatles, fine. And the Beach Boys, still do. I got the complete set of Beatles, I got the complete set of Beach Boys. But hey, this is not the same league as Dave Brubeck or Duke Ellington.
We listened to rock and roll, Bill Haley and the Comets, and oh gosh, Peter, Paul and Mary were just coming in. Folk rock was just coming onto the picture, the Kingston Trio.
The styles were very conservative. Women did not wear slacks. They wore skirts. Mostly, if you look in the yearbook, you'll see they had either pleated skirts, plaid pleated skirts, or pencil skirts. Cashmere sweaters were really in this little string of pearls that you would wear around your neck.
While I was in Ann Arbor, I guess my favorite pastime was the athletic programs. And back then, basketball games were at Yost Ice Arena, which was Yost Fieldhouse then. Michigan Stadium was quite a bit smaller than it is now with the renovations.
Oh, there was a coffee shop in the Nichols Arcade called the Parrot, and we used to meet there.
One of the places that I remember as a special date night was the Drake's Sandwich Shop. They used to have a room upstairs called the Martian Room, and so that was a favorite place to go, you know, with a date. They had the most delicious cinnamon rolls, pecan rolls. They were to die for.
I like to hang out at the Schwaben Inn on Ashley Street that's no longer there. And so the Schwaben Inn had a bartender that certainly looked like your average Munich bartender. And our fraternity went down there to the extent that we even had him in our class picture. If you go to the Sigma Nu page in the yearbook, you'll see right in the middle is the bartender. And he's twice as big as any of us kids.
The football team, the year I was here was, or the years I was here were not quite as successful as they hoped to be, but there certainly was progress.
Yes, I remember my dad's great disgust at the football team when we were here. He played on it 25 years or so before we were here. It's his ring. That's my dad's football ring.
Football games were very exciting to go to as a U of M student. Because I was a townie, I had gone to football games as a high schooler. We used to be able to get in for $1. Going there as a U of M student was a different experience.
It was a lot of fun, you know, fall's always in the air, crisp, you know, weather, and you trudged down there, sat in the student section, and it was a big event.
I met my husband at U of M. He sat behind me in English 23, and that was 54 years ago. 50 years ago, we were married a week after we graduated, and certainly that plays into how excited we are, both of us, about celebrating the 50th anniversary of graduation from Michigan, and what a difference that made, of course, to our life.
Coming back to campus, it's always very special, and I'm just so excited to be able to share all the new things on campus with, you know, other people who maybe haven't had a chance to come back. There's so many wonderful things going on here.
Is there something you'd rather be doing for just a few days? Wouldn't you like to come back and see all these wonderful changes that have been made? Wouldn't you feel good about the university if you did come back and see what's going on? And wouldn't you like to take the campus bus tour and just have it explained? And
what makes the 50th reunion special is it's a time of recollection and a time of renewal, an opportunity to get together with people that you went to school with 50 years ago, to find out how they're doing, how their lives have gone, and also to reflect back on the wonderful days that we spent here in Ann Arbor.